Gentlemen, I need these all gentlemen. Good afternoon, or good morning, I should say, ladies and gentlemen of the press. You're very welcome. Thank you for coming in such large numbers. I know you're very busy following the other candidates, so I'm most grateful to you for the time you've given me this morning. I feel, and perhaps you'll agree with me, that the Irish people deserve better. They deserve a fair, open and transparent contest for the highest office of this land, one that helps us all work out with clarity the kind of society that we want. This contest must help to deliver a different Ireland, where human rights and the inclusion of people from the margins of society are given the priority that they deserve. I want to set out clearly for the Irish people my vision for this country. Shame of Ringloyd, it is my dream that by placing human rights at the heart of my campaign, by inviting people in from the margins of society, that I can use the office of President to effect the changes that we all know in our hearts are right for this country. The island of the bright baubles has sadly passed away. It is an empty shell, like the unfinished Anglo headquarters a mile or so from here. We must change from a society that has taught us to ask, what's in it for me, to a society which asks, what can I do for others? I believe that some of the great figures honoured in this building will be turning in their graves if they saw the position in which we find ourselves today. But it is in our culture, our writers, and our tradition that we find solace and inspiration to tear down the monstrous inequalities in our society. Because writers were the people who worked in the margins, in literature, poetry, and music. They demonstrated that gender, race, religion, birthright, education, and orientation were the very things that mattered least. The establishment, that dead hand that has drained the country of so much energy, continues to think that it has won the battle. Winners write the history. Unfortunately, it is often the vanquished who write the songs. In Ireland, we look to the margins for the soul of our society. This is a referendum as much as an election, a chance for the people of this wonderful country to change. No independent candidate has ever won a presidential election. A vote for me is a vote to change Ireland for the better. We have had 8 distinguished presidents of Ireland, each with a fine notion of service and a strong independence of mind. But each has been, at least in part, a nominee of a major political party. The political establishment has grown comfortable in the knowledge that the office of President belongs almost by right to them. It does not. It belongs to the people, and the choice of the President is the people's choice. A vote for me is yes to a model of society where human rights and those consigned to the margins are of paramount concern. If I am elected as President of Ireland, I will fulfil my duties according to the spirit of the Constitution. As everyone in this building knows, the pen is mightier than the sword. I will be doing something more subtle, and I hope in a way more powerful. I will be doing what every writer commemorated here knows, that the greatest change is a gentle one, the declaration of the universal truths that the rich and powerful want to prevent. What a journey this has been so far. There is another journey that begins today. That last part of the journey has 20 days to go. It will be the best part of all. Come along with me. It will be worth it. Let's change Ireland for the better.